It has been a minute, ladies and gentlemen. It's Anthony Michael Russo. It is time for the Daily Truth. Little zip up there. I was showing a little too much cabbage in the chest hair. What's happening, everybody? Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. It has been a minute. I am back today with the truth that is always relevant. Giving is the heartbeat of life. The faith, the lifeline, everything of community in your life. When you are down, giving helps. When you are up, giving makes it worthwhile. Across the board, this is about giving, inspired by, of course, a late night watch on Thanksgiving evening where I watched It's a Wonderful Life. Truly one of the greatest movies. And I have a belief on this, and I'll probably do a short video. But to those that I think if you are parents and you're raising a child, it is incredibly important to have your children watch It's a Wonderful Life as a kid, because it sets them up in the developmental phase. It allows children to live a life understanding the power of gratitude. And I think that there is, in terms of the world that we live in with mass depression and issues, gratitude is the thing that is missing from those people's lives that deal with massive depression. 100%, I think that will be something that can be taken and help people's life. So I'm going to show a clip today. I'm going to show a little clip from It's a Wonderful Life. And I don't want you to watch George. I want you to watch Mary Bailey, the one that gave him, that called on the people to help. And honestly, I have a potential request, not a request, an offering for people to potentially help a gentleman that I know. If you want to feel the giving spirit, and I wanted that moment. I already kind of helped him out and made it special for him because he couldn't come to Big Noon Kickoff this last week. So it's just one of those things I could picture what it would be like in his life, getting $2 from people, $5 from people, whatever it might be. So anyways, I'll get to that at the end. I will get to that at the end. Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. As you can see, I'm wearing my Yay Sports hat. The website has launched. We have taken our first orders. We will be sending stuff out next week. Go to yaysportsgear.com. Again, that's yaysportsgear.com. Use First Team for 20% off at checkout. 8 different color combinations. All of them will be listed on we have 6 listed on the website now, but they'll be the full list in a few days as we get our first full order. It is a limited drop, only 300 of them. As always, join me for a speaking class. GetBetteratspeaking.com. That'll take you to our monthly free webinar. And then if you want to actually join the Wednesday night group, the community, for still $30, less than $30 a month, go to Doubledownspeaking.com. We are also filling spots for the beginning of the new year, full 8-week class. That's it. That's my sales pitch. Let's get right into today's video. I want to talk about it. There's a scene in It's a Wonderful Life at the very end. If you can make it through the end without crying, then you're a better man than I am. When George Bailey, at his lowest, he comes back to the house once he realizes that he is alive again, once he's a real person, that people haven't forgot about him, and that he actually existed, if you've seen the movie. And he's finally realized that he's not worth more dead than he is alive. And his wife, Mary, greets him at the front door because he's so happy to be back. And even though he's going through all the struggles and he's probably going to be arrested, she greets him at the front door, and she called on people to give. And they ended up giving. You see it in her face, that look of faith, that look of hope, community, everything coming alive. That's what giving does. It fills the gap when everything else feels empty. So I'm going to share the screen real quick. This is just a couple clips. Let's see. You guys can see it. Don't go back. That's not what I want. So this is when he comes home. Come on in here now. It's that age-old, is it better to give or to receive? And obviously George is receiving, but what Mary is doing, she's also receiving, but ultimately she was giving him the gift of showing how much people mattered. At the end of this, if you want to help my friend Hollywood Hake Hogan, I'll have, it's actually in the actual description of the video, his Cash App. again, if you want to send $2 or $3, he just starts randomly receiving it. I think he would love that.
By the tree. All right.
I'll tell you
Don't move.
about it.
Don't move. What's happening? Oh, I hear them coming now. George, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
All right, so I want to go to 5 minutes because I want you to watch her face. So as people are giving, here's a little bit.
Isn't it wonderful? So many people. Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble with it. They scattered all over town.
It's that whole weird, like, I don't want recognition thing. I don't want people to realize that, you know, I was doing this, but at the same time, you know how good that feels if you've ever had that. I want to go to 5 minutes because there's one very specific part where she is overlooking. So obviously we all look at George, the joy he feels and how warm he feels about all these people saving him, saving his business because he's been there for them so long. But watch Mary's face. That little nuance, like lip bite, like that's the moment of recognition where she knows that she did this. She was the one that set up the ability for people to come together and give.
I'm not going to go, George. I changed my mind. But you want if I get a husband. George, I got the factory all left out of it. Here's some beautiful.
I wouldn't have a room.
A far too overlooked part of this is the reaction from Mary. Because this is the part where when all else fails in your life, realize that giving is the lifeblood that allows you to go to that next step and to realize how important you truly are. Watch Mary's face one more time, and then I'll finish with you.
What if I get a husband? George, I got the factory all left out of it. Here's some.
All right, you get the point. I think it is a missed portion of the movie of It's a Wonderful Life to Mary Bailey's reaction when the town comes to essentially save the day. So I encourage you to think about that side. Now I'm going to give you the story. I'm going to give you a little bit more. So giving doesn't just help the person on the receiving end; it actually transforms the giver. And that's the whole element of what I just played in the video of Mary. It reminds you of your power. It reminds us of our power as human beings. It realigns our perspective. It pushes back against fear, scarcity, isolation, because it also gives us hope that when we need it, somebody will be there for us. And I've had moments like that where I've been at low points and people have come out of the woodwork to help me. I remember when I had the Thankful Project, not that I was at a low point then, but I was trying to figure out how we were going to raise $5,000, and people kind of came through the woodwork. My buddy Joe Rablewski and other people, like randomly, like I'd get a $300 check, a $100 check, all to go to what we were believing in. And that's the moment that brings the toughest of men to tears. It's about time, presence, it's listening, it's stepping up when somebody else fails. So I'm going to give the story. I'm going to anchor it in with scripture at the end of this, but I want to give the story of my buddy Hank. So as you guys know, is the end of Big Noon kickoff season this year. There's a guy that is a staple at every Michigan game. He dresses up like Hollywood Hank Hogan. His name's George. And he has had, and we've over the years, because we see each other so much, social media, he has my number as well. He's never asked me for anything. He just literally says, he tells me when he can't make it to the events this year, he usually would travel to Ohio State or whatever. He would travel there, but he's had a very rough year. He has lost his job. He's had a back injury. The Ubering, somebody had a complaint and they couldn't fight it, couldn't do that. His girlfriend is now, I guess, 2.5 months pregnant. She rolled their car falling asleep at the wheel leaving work the other night. So nothing has gone well for this dude this year, and he couldn't make it to the game. We took a video of, and everybody knows who he is, and I think that this made his day. We took a video of everybody in the pre-meeting at 6 a.m. saying, "We miss you, brother." And he sends me this great video back. It's typical fashion. He dresses as Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hank Hogan. He dresses that way for all the games. He was at home by himself, dressed that well with his girlfriend, dressed up in the Hollywood Hogan attire, and sending a video about how much it meant to him and brought him to tears. And I've talked a little bit about the fact that I helped him out, but he's never asked me for anything. But I think, how great would it be if a bunch of people just sent him a couple bucks? So if you feel it in your heart, to send a little, and you've got Cash App, I would love to be a fly on the wall of him seeing a few people send him $5, $2, $10, $20, whatever it might be, because I know this has been a very difficult holiday season for him. I'm going to go ahead, and I think I have it in here. It is. I'll put it in the chat. George's Cash App. I'm going to put this in here. Again, you don't have to give if you don't want to, but I would love this for this dude that has had probably one of the roughest years. Kelly's going through all the different stuff that she does, and I'm like, yeah, but you should see the messages I have with Hank Hogan, because that shit's rough. Stuff. I typically don't swear on these. So it's right there. It's money symbol Hank Hogan 2024. Again, he's never asked for a thing from me. But if there's going to be if I could feel like Mary in this instance, that would be the greatest gift I could have on this holiday season. So some scriptures to anchor this in before we wrap. Luke 6:38, give and it will be given unto you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Acts 20:35, it's more blessed to give than to receive. I think we all know that one. Proverbs 11:25, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. So my call to action on top of what I just said for good old George Hollywood Hank Hogan, you may not be able to fix the world today. Most likely not. But you can give to one person that will lift them out of that moment. You can give, you can call somebody, you can give somebody a phone call. You could pay for the coffee at the line at the coffee shop, or see somebody cold outside. You can lend an ear to somebody. You can listen to somebody going through something. You could be somebody's Mary Bailey today. Think about that. So giving isn't charity. It's a spiritual oxygen. And when you feel low, against all typical thought, that's the moment that you give. When you're flying high, obviously give, so that you can understand the impact you can have when things are going well. It'll keep you chasing that feeling that you are on top of the world, because how good it feels. But it's lonely on top when you don't give, because the moment you start holding on to everything too tightly, you start missing the miracle of humanity, the miracle of connection. So today, let's go, or let go. Now let's go. We can go wherever you want to go. But today, let go, give freely, and love the people that are in your life and the new friends. So again, I put it in there, the Cash App for Hollywood Hogan. It's money symbol Hank Hogan 2024. It's a good dude. Rough times. He's quirky. He's different. I mean, he does dress in spandex as a grown man at events. He's the Wolverine Hogan. It's funny stuff. Anyways, again, reminder, guys, Yay Sports is for sale, 20% off. I'm so excited about this. We've had a couple hundred people go to the website already. We've had several purchases. I know it's going to take some time, but people love the hats. I already talked to one charity that maybe we start working together called Stop the Stigma, where they sell gear in order to promote the idea that we need to actually allow athletes to realize they can also have mental health issues. So take it easy, guys. God bless. Go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo if you want to see all the different things we're a part of. YaySportsGear.com. GetBetteratspeaking.com if you want to go to a free class, or if you want to join me on a Wednesday night in the community. You do have to pay for that one. It's Doubledownspeaking.com. But if you really want to see what it's like for my Toastmasters on steroids, send me a DM someplace. I'll try to look for it. Send me a DM on Instagram, and we'll try to get you in the class. So we'll give you a sample. We'll give you a taste. God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And remember to be Mary Bailey. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. And I haven't said this in a while because I haven't had the time to do these videos. Charlie, we've got it from here. Take it easy, y'all.